like an only take so much. Pressure man come to pressure us. They can watch us fall. Oh yes, they can watch us fall. We will rise up against them all. So I stand tall. They can't feel little better. I see no one we can break down together. Stand tall. It's a little better now.
Good afternoon, everybody. Just a quick overview of my 2009 BMW R1200Rt-P Police Edition. So I figured I'd just do a go around and kind of give you an idea of what everything does and what it looks like, and so on and so forth. Start with the exteriors. So to one's belief, these are not LED takedowns or flashers. Basically I pulled those out and replaced them with driving lamps or fog lamps. So when at night, because I live in a rural area, when it gets dark out, I kick those on and I basically have fog lamps on the bike, along with the low and high beams that's already built in. So an extra layer of protection and visibility for myself. Coming back around, I've gone ahead and put in a dash shelf. You can find these on eBay, Amazon. Great sun visor, sun reflector. I honestly think it's probably one of the best things I've ever gotten. And on here I've hooked up a Garmin GPS and then hardwired into the auxiliary battery. If you guys don't know, these bikes, the police editions, come with two batteries, main and an auxiliary. The main basically is for just starting up the bike and what it needs to run. The auxiliary is for all the toys and doodads, lights, radios, sirens. So it prevents you from draining your main battery down and not being able to get it started. So everything's tied into that, so I don't have to worry about it. And plus, if I have an issue, then I can always jump start. I got cross jump cables in my saddlebags. So spin around again. Like I said, 2009 dash cluster with 2008. It seems like 2009-ish. Some bikes were the 2008 switches, and then some went to the ones we have today, which is the 2010 models. It just depends what lineup at the factory you're at. Saddlebags. These are the slim ones, not the full size as you see on the commercial version, but it makes it great for go ahead and splitting lanes here in California, which is legal. And then LED lights are in the back. I'll be adding more to this later for side lights when I'm working at night, but these are auxiliary lights. Auxiliary brake lights. Come back around, another slim saddlebag, and then of course all the radios have been taken out. There's more storage in here, but this is where the electronics, stereo amplifier, all that stuff I have tied into the bike, which you can see a previous video of me installing the stereo kit in the bike on another video. And see what we have here. So here's a look, I guess, the cockpit view of what everything looks like. You have turn signal for left, turn signal for right, turn cancellation. You hit both turn signals together, you get hazards. high beam, low beam, high beam flash, windshield up and down, automatic suspension control, and then there's a blank because this agency didn't do anything with it. Then we'll come over here to the right handle, and I have heated grips, and then this is a blackout button. Basically, this light will kill all the exterior lights till they don't work. This is a pursuit or LED light accessory mode for the light kits. Basically, I don't know exactly how it works, but you got to have this on for some lights to work and some not. This links into the pursuit switch. Pursuit switch starts off with a 1 and 2. Basically, 1's for the rear and 2 for the front. I have this wired a little differently, and then you have rear hazard flashers that just flash the hazard lights on the rear side, and then you have seat warmer, and then the BC button. It's for the computer, and basically all this is wired to do is on the gauge cluster. It will you can speed tag somebody, so if you're following someone and you hit that button, it'll just record and lock the speed that you were at. And then you have your kill switch and start on here, and let's see, clutch, brake. If you ride a motorcycle, you know. Everybody wants to know what this is. This is a torque lever. Basically, it's a poor man's cruise control. So this bike doesn't have cruise control. You cinch this down and it'll hold the throttle in place. I'm not a big fan of it, but if you're on long runs, it has come in handy a couple of times. But it's definitely has replaced taking your hand off the throttle. Go ahead and turn on the cluster, and of course you can see my reflection, which is going to suck. And maybe we'll go inside. It's kind of hard to see. We'll go inside to do dash clusters and stuff like that. So I'm gonna ride back to the garage, and then we will do the insides under non-reflective lights, and we'll take it from there. Going to go over to gauges and stuff, so I'm turning the key on, drop the kill switch. So it'll go through a self-check, and what you just heard there is my Bluetooth. Up here we have the GPS. I'll cancel through that. Can't really tell, but it works. And so in the commercial bikes, this button changes the display, but because this button does the speed lock, which is what you see there at 10 miles an hour, you have to change things around by using one of the two push buttons here. Alright, this will show my odometer, my tire pressure, but we don't have anything going. Trip, and trip 2. So I always leave it on tire pressure. Of course, fuel and temperature, and then service clock, and then in the other screen is up in the other corner is for the heated seats. So pretty much it. Kind of simple, stupid. BMW does makes a great bike, and for this being at 09, I can only imagine what the 2017s, 2018s bikes brings. So something to look into. Let me kick the lights off, and I will show you what the fog lamps look like. I really hope you enjoyed this quick run around or quick walk around of my BMW R1200Rtp. Please put any comments or questions below. I'll try to get back to you as fast as I can. I'll put a couple links in there. As always, thank you again, and subscribe. I'll do more videos, and I will see you next time.